right? Like, which is another reminder to myself I probably should have added on my trade tracker. You don't have to trade every day. If EU is not looking presentable for the day, look, it's okay. It's okay to not trade a day. Yo, what's good with the YouTube? It's your boy Greg, and we back in a building with another banger, y'all. Y'all can see by the title, man. Today we gonna be talking about your trades, and how you should track your trades. Today I didn't got inspired. Like, I end up sending my trade tracker to the VIP, the group chat or whatever, and stuff like that. And I got a lot of good feedback or whatever on my trade tracker. You know what I'm saying? I really was excited. At first, I was a little hesitant about sending it to the group because it's just something that I just came up with, through, just, trading in my rules and stuff like that. And a lot of people actually like the trade tracker or whatever. So I was super excited about that. That kind of got me even more excited to make the video. Like, I was already procrastinating. I was supposed to make it yesterday and the day before yesterday, but look, man, we making it today, and we're gonna be talking about the importance of having a trade tracker and the needs and things that you probably should put on a trade tracker, and just going over the things that I done put on my trade tracker. All right, so that's what we're gonna be talking about today. We just gonna be chilling here talking about that today, man. Y'all, let's get it. So the first thing I'm gonna talk about is the importance of a trade tracker, right? I had been just making my own trade tracker for a while now. A few months back, when I noticed, like, okay, let me start to track these trades. I was winning, and that's when I first passed my first challenge or whatever that I made the recent video about me losing my 50K account. Right. So, with that being said, I was winning a lot of trades, and at the time I didn't track none of those trades. And so I didn't know what I was doing right, because I just really wanted to go back and just understand what I was doing, like, especially when I had started just going on that losing streak, or like what was going on in those trades. What was I doing different that I wasn't doing, at the time when I was losing, right? So I feel like that's really like one key factor of why everybody should be able to have all those trades tracked. No matter, you should be able to go back and be able to pinpoint what you was doing right within such and such time. You had a good week, you need to go back and see what you was doing on that good week. And the same just opposite from the bad side. When you losing or having a losing streak, you just want to be able to go back and just understand what you was doing wrong, right? So I think I had a example for last time. Me and Dre was just back testing, just randomly back testing, and it was a trade that me and YB ended up taking. We was on the opposite side, and I was on the wrong side, and I didn't understand why I was on the wrong side, or I didn't see the point of view of why I was on the wrong side of the trade. And I was able to, I didn't probably back test that same setup and look back in my notes, because I'll be back testing and I've been looking at the same stuff, and I'm like, I shouldn't be looking at it like this. This is why I should be looking at it like this, right? So I was able to pull that sheet from my trade tracker, my old trade tracker. This right here that I have now is my new updated tracker. I will be putting this up, and I'm not sure if I'll be sharing it yet. Like I said, I was already a little insecure about the trade tracker, but I think I'm gonna put it up, and if y'all like it, y'all can comment and just comment below and saying that, look, I might want to like this trade tracker, because I'm here to help anybody else that might want to be helped with just coming up with trade tracker, right? Like, I'm not no gatekeeper or nothing like that, but like I said, I feel like just having this trade tracker at my desk every time, it always helped me to know I need to follow my rules. I need to stay making sure I'm following all my rules. Even if I even got little notes on here. You know what I'm saying? At the bottom of it, I say, no matter what the outcome of this trade is, it's going to be okay. You got this. There is no plan B for you. So lock in and just keep pushing, right? Like that. Like, I literally got that at the bottom of that thing. So I'm going to read that every morning. Don't matter what happens within this trade, you know where we going. We know where we going. Like, that's one thing we all know. When you know you dedicated to this, you gonna put your heart, you gonna put your all and last into this. That's where we going. Like, it ain't no, that's it. This is where we going. We is gonna be a successful trader. We is going to become profitable by docking these trades through here, YouTube. Y'all literally gonna be doing this. We're gonna be doing this together. We're gonna be doing this together. Like, so we're just gonna be taking everything that we have been learning. Like I said, I literally been updating my tracker. Literally, it literally probably was months before I literally updated my tracker. Like, and it's another thing, right, of why I feel like my tracker is like keeping me on track, right? So I joined a new group, which everybody know I'm in VIP. I'm in VIP now, which is with Andre and stuff like that in his group. And I joined his group, but everybody over there trades US 30, XPX 500, all the indices and stuff like that. And I've been trading EU, right? That's what I've been trading, right? And just me just staying focused. Like, I watched them catch their plays. I'm like, whoa, I want to catch these plays too. These plays look nice and easy. But I'm like, nah, look, I'm gonna stay in my lane. I'm gonna stay on my toes and follow my trade tracker, because my trade tracker is important to me. I feel like when I go back and be looking at other pairs and stuff like that just mess with me. And it, like, every time I go, like, I literally, man, I tell y'all this now, bro, I would literally go and trade another pair, and literally it'll be a decent setup, but I would lose. And I would know, like, I would have been lost the trade before I took the trade. Like, I would literally be like, man, I think I'm gonna lose this trade. Literally, I would literally scratch out. I don't know if y'all can see where I got EU at right here, but I would literally scratch out EU and put gold, or put US 30, or put, you know, UJ or UCAD or something else. I just go and force and look at something else, because EU is not looking presentable that day, right? Like, which is another reminder to myself, I probably should have added on my trade tracker. You don't have to trade every day. If EU is not looking presentable for the day, look, it's okay to not trade a day. Like, you don't have to trade every day. We's not looking to trade every day. I remember when I was in my challenge, like, sometimes, some weeks, I wouldn't even trade because I wasn't comfortable with taking some of those setups. And that's what I'm trying to get back to. I'm trying to get back to, if the setup, if it's just not there, it's not there. You don't have to force a setup, right? Like, you can be patient enough to take that setup. And that's what I'm trying to get back to. And that's why I'm so glad that I was able to update this tracker, this trade tracker, and was able to, you know, just be able to go back and back test. In the ones that I recently threw away yesterday, I had so many losses in those. I had so many losses in those trade trackers, and I learned from them. Like, I literally learned from them. Like, I'm not just over exaggerating this. I learned from them. Like, especially when I was back testing this stuff, I would literally go back and be like, okay, I remember this day. I remember this setup. Let me see. I think I actually took this trade. Go back in my binder. I literally have all this. I have 100 plus. I have 100 plus pages of this new trade tracker. The other one was like a little test for me, so I had like maybe 25, 50, right? But now I got enough, because I feel like this trade tracker, I should stick to this. I am going to stick to my trade tracker no matter what. I am not going out looking at what other people trade, not trying to take no other setups. I'm only going to be looking at what I am supposed to be looking at. And I'm not trying to follow nobody else. I'm trying to stay in my own lane, because what I was doing was working. So I know what I got going on over here is working for me, right? So that's just like with anybody else. When you look at my trade tracker, you take bits and pieces and learn from each and every person, right? My trade tracker is through my experience, right? If that makes sense. My trade tracker is through my experience. I might not trade on Monday, but you might love Mondays. Mondays might be the best days to trade for you, right? I don't even do that. That was just a hypothetical, right? But it just rules on my trade tracker that you might not align with, right? So like you have to, that's why I feel like I am gonna post my trade tracker up, because I just want to show people like, here, this may be a little somewhere where you can start, right? This is somewhere where you can start to have your trade tracker and, you know, be able to, you know, finesse it and make it work for you and align for you and how you trade and your rules, right? Like you might trade through London time zone. On my trade tracker, I have it to where I can only trade and take trades through New York, right? So it's just simple things that just you know, sets you apart from being unprofitable and profitable, in my opinion, right? And I feel like this step right here, taking Nick's big step, as in you and I taking Nick's big step, will definitely help us in our journey in becoming profitable traders. And I can tell you that now, because I done seen other people come back at they trades and stuff like that, and look back at their trades and just learn from their trades. And that's the whole thing. We want to learn, document everything, especially when it's something that we take serious, that we ain't playing about. This ain't no joke. This ain't no game. We ain't messing around. This ain't no basketball. It ain't time to party. It ain't time to play. It's time to be disciplined and lock in on these trades. On every trade that you take, you make sure you write it down, right? Like, man, like me, that's literally like mine. I remember I talked to YB about this yesterday. All right. I talked to him about this yesterday. I literally went back before I ripped up. I was just going back, reading through some of the trade trackers, the ones that I tossed away. I was going back, reading through one of them, and I read out one of them to him. And I was like, bro, this was the day I realized I need to let playing the game go. Like, it was like I put in my trade tracker, I know realistically why I lost this trade is because I was literally fully playing the game and did not pull up my charts. It was something similar to that. And I literally told him that, and he was like, dang, that's kind of crucial. That's kind of real. Like literally, so I'm going back and I'm reading this stuff and I'm like, yo, cause like I used to be on the game. I'm there almost every day, literally not doing nothing with my life. Like I would literally be trading and just playing the game, trading, playing the game, going to work, trading, playing the game, going to work. Now I'm trading, video making, and spending time with my family and working, and just trying to get more and more, just more and more, push more and more head of forward so I can be able to put more into my accounts and stuff like that. Just focus on more, being better in myself as a person and learning more things as a person. I'm back reading. I wasn't reading at the time when I was playing the game and stuff like that. Just on the game all the time. And I'm not doing none of that no more. We locked in. We literally about to be disciplined. We literally about to follow all these rules and just, you know, and just learn from them. Like I don't care if all these is losses. I'm gonna learn from them, because like I said at the bottom, it's no plan B. It's no plan B. This is it, y'all. Like this is it. It's no plan B. We gonna figure this out no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Man, I just wanted to chop it up with y'all, man. I appreciate y'all coming through. Man, y'all go ahead and hit that like button, man. Turn that notification bell on too, man, when I drop videos. Man, I appreciate y'all, man. I love y'all, man. Y'all have a great one, man. And y'all, let's catch these pips, ticks, points, whatever the case may be. Let's get it, y'all, man. Y'all, let's rock it, man. Let's have a great one.